This video is going to demonstrate Instant Article Factory, an incredible tool for creating quality articles in 5 minutes or less. It accomplishes this by using a series of templates, everything from how-to articles to product reviews, pros and cons, top tips, and more. Now I'm going to demonstrate the top 3 tips template, which creates an article of approximately 250 to 350 words. Just click on that template, brings us into the interface. From this point, all you have to do is fill in the blanks. But if you'll notice, when I refresh the page, the template changes. That's because these templates are randomized, so that every time you use it, the article you get is different. Very important for creating unique content. Let me demonstrate something else. Let's say we have top 3 techniques for effective weight loss. This system also supports spinning. Let me show you what that is. If I click the plus icon and type in an alternative, loss of weight, then click OK, you'll see that it puts it into spin formatted text. What that is every time you generate an article, it's going to randomly pick either weight loss or loss of weight to put in the article, thereby making it more unique. And you can have an unlimited number of spun synonyms in there, or even better, you can click this icon, the arrow icon, and that's going to go into a huge database of millions of synonyms and pull out the synonyms for you automatically so that you don't have to think of them yourself. Makes it much faster and easier to create unique content. One more thing to show you before I demonstrate writing an article. You can modify the template also. Just click on the template text and it becomes an input field, which also supports spinning. So if you want to modify the template as well, feel free to do so. You can customize it as much or as little as you want. Okay, let me go ahead and start up my stopwatch. And I'm going to time how long it takes me to write an article using this particular system. Right click, start. Okay, top 3 techniques for effective weight loss. While losing weight, comma, it is always essential that you do things the right way. If you do not, the outcomes can be devastating. Chances are you'll find yourself gaining the weight back, comma, and even gaining more weight than you lost originally, period. Listed here are 3 great tips on how to protect against that from occurring. Number 1, drink lots of water, tab. Notice it automatically inserted what I typed up here into this field. The templates do that in places where it makes sense because it saves you a lot of typing, making it much faster to create your articles. So, 1, drink lots of water. It is important to drink lots of water because doing so helps prevent you from feeling more hungry than you really are, period. Failing to get this done can certainly cause you to overeat and to limit your ability to lose weight, period. So you should not make the mistake of ignoring this specific, immensely important tip. 2, get plenty of exercise. Almost as critical as drink lots of water, make that drinking. Anytime you're handling losing weight is tab, get plenty of exercise. Slight modification, getting plenty of exercise. See how much typing that saved? Just a couple little modifications and that sentence is written. That's how Instant Article Factory makes this so fast and easy for you to create content. Okay, I'm telling you this is simply not something to ignore. It can help you to improve your metabolism and burn more fat and calories, comma, and that is something anyone engaged in weight loss needs, period. 3, get plenty of rest. Last but not least, when losing weight, you must be certain and get plenty of rest, period. These auto insertions, I didn't actually have to type anything and it completed the sentence for me. Saves lots of time. This can encourage you to have a greater energy level, comma, and that's an important component to weight loss, period. If you don't, comma, you might not have enough energy to exercise properly, double dash, and I do think we're able to agree that this won't be a good thing. As I mentioned at the start, in the case of losing weight, comma, you desperately want to ensure you do not make errors that will result in gaining the weight back, comma, or maybe gaining more weight than you lost originally, period. What you want is to drop those unhealthy excess pounds, comma, and you will achieve that by using the strategies above. And now we have our resource box, or the About the Author box. Realize the best way to lose a lot of weight quickly at my Lose Weight Fast site at losetheweightfast.com. Now, I don't own this domain. I don't know if it's even real. This is just an example. All right, I have finished filling out this particular form. It took me 3 minutes and 54 seconds to complete the template. Now let's see what we come up with in the end. I'll click Create Article. 326 word article in 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Top 3 techniques for effective weight loss. While losing weight, it is always essential that you do things the right way. If you do not, the outcomes can be devastating. Chances are you'll find yourself gaining the weight back and even gaining more weight than you lost originally. Listed here are 3 great tips on how to protect against that from occurring. And then it's got the rest of the article that we went through the template and filled out. And our resource box complete with active links, both for our keywords and directly to the site. Then we have the plain text article, complete with our links, and we can save it to My Articles by simply clicking Save to My Articles. Now let me show you why that's important. If I go to My Articles and then click on what we just saved, Top 3 Techniques for Effective Weight Loss, you'll see it automatically inserts all of the values that we put into the template fields. But the template itself is different. It's a new randomized template. Best 3 strategies for effectual weight loss. So all we have to do is read over it, make sure everything we filled in makes sense, and then click Create Article again to get a whole new article, this time 317 words. So the first article took me about 4 minutes to write, but the second one only took a few seconds to get a new version of the same article. Very useful when you're submitting articles to different article directories, but you want each one to be different from the others. Very powerful feature of Instant Article Factory. Will save you enormous amounts of time. But it doesn't stop there. Let's say that you decide to include some spun text by clicking this button, and I encourage you to use spun text all throughout your articles because it makes it easier to generate more unique articles faster. We have a checkbox down here, keep my spin formatting in the article. If I check that and click Create Article, you'll see that it just keeps the spin formatting here in the article and also in the text box. If you don't check that, what it will do is it will just randomly choose one of the spun versions to put in your article. But when you have it checked, it gives you the actual spin text in the article. And that's important because some article directories and link networks let you put the spun text directly in the article, which will save you a lot of time. But it gets even better than that. If there's not a template out of the many templates that we already have built in, and it's a growing list of templates, if there's not one that matches what you need, you can create your own. We have a very simple but very powerful template builder that makes it very easy for you to create your own templates. And it grows. As you tab out of the last field, it continues to grow, and you can add literally hundreds of fields into any template. And they support full spinning. That way you can create your own templates and even share them with other users if you would like to. That is the power of Instant Article Factory. It allows you to create quality content in 5 minutes or less and to create new articles based on that content in mere seconds. And the templates always stay unique because no matter how many users we have using Instant Article Factory, we only use each template so many times before it's rewritten from scratch with a new randomized template, ensuring that your articles remain unique. So start saving time today by creating your content faster than you dreamed possible with Instant Article Factory. Get your copy right now.